and I post the video at the end of the day, so those kids that miss it. Okay, listen up, folks. We're gonna have a quiz. Okay, so everybody stand. Could you put your seat back up, please? Thank you. Okay. All right. So, I got a charge for you. Even when you come back here. Hey, really put this back here. It needs to go right back. Yeah, I do. Stop moving your desk. Hey, you did it. You did it. I think I got it. Yeah. Can you go get it? Oh, yeah. Alleged. Did that kid take my charger? Oh no, here it is. Thank you for putting that back.
Wait, what? I'm sure that's not.
All right, let's take a second here to review because we don't have a ton of time. Okay, so how this is going to go down is just like it was last week. I will send you a link. So Tony, you'll get a link at home on Google Classroom. You'll open that up and you will take the quiz. But let's just review the terms. Okay, so once again, you are going to have two stories. Those two stories will be different, but they will be repeated. So each story will be repeated under the question, what is the control? What is the independent variable? What is the dependent variable? Remember that the control is what doesn't change. That's what stays the same. That's what's normal. Look for keywords like that. Okay, if I'm a researcher, then what I want to do, hey man, what I want to do is try to determine, after I've observed something, I'm like, oh man, I think I can make an experiment about this. You know, maybe I observed that like a kid's eating a banana and he fails a test every time. Maybe it's the bananas. That's what I change. I give them a banana and then boom, test scores go up. Okay, the normal is no banana. Okay, the change is bananas, right? Okay, so that's the independent variable. What I'm measuring is the dependent variable. Dependent as measurement, independent testing. Okay, so I want you to read those three stories. Okay, and then, there's two stories, and then answer those three questions for each story. When you are done, okay, please make sure that you turned in this thing. I will put this up on the board for everyone to see. From 3.2 last night, I still have 15 of you that did not do or have not turned that in. So Sam, Sladen, Janessa, Michael, Daniela, Jack, Tyler, Haley, Zach, Trace, Evan, Olivia, Tony, Mackay, and Sloan. Okay, that was due today. 3.2 questions. It's your homework that we did in class yesterday. So after the quiz, okay, I want to see that shrink once we're done.
I didn't realize the fish was made up of people on your
It is.
computer.
Hey, Kaylee, I'm just getting ready to send out the quiz to everybody. It'll be on Google Classroom. And so I would like for you to take that right now. All right, you may have to refresh your paper or your page. And again, after you're done, make sure you work on this assignment. If you've already done it, then great job. Yes. Not a large grade, but
Well, it can't get much worse
I'll grade these tonight, but let's talk about it for a quick second, see how you did. Okay, so the first story was this: a researcher wanted to compare the number of beans eaten with the amount of gas produced in the gastrointestinal tract. One study group ate chili with no beans, another group ate chili with 200 beans. The last study group ate chili with 800 beans. The researcher counted the number of farts produced by participants in each group. Okay, yes, what's the control? Yep, yeah, so like I would accept in that one, no beans would be perfect for the control, right? Okay, so like, because the idea here, now you may be like, okay, but normally chili does have beans. But remember, my observation is maybe it's the beans, right? In the soup, the beans are what's changing based on my hypothesis, right? Okay, I want to compare the number of beans eaten. Okay, so the beans are they're the musical fruit, kids, right? The more you eat, the more you chew, right, Presley? You know what I'm saying there. Okay, so the independent variable would be the beans themselves or the soups with beans. You could put just beans, that's fine, or 200 beans or 800 beans. If you just had 200 beans and not 800 beans, I would accept that. Okay. What am I measuring? The number of farts. That's the dependent variable. Okay, right? So control, no beans, beans, and farts. Let's look at the last one here. Okay, a researcher it's the same one. An ornithologist wants to study bird migration. In the dead of winter, he places dark-eyed juncos in two separate cages. One cage contains 5 juncos that's lit with normal natural light. The other cage contains 5 juncos that is lit with artificial light placed in the cage by the researcher. Daily, the ornithologist increases the length of time that artificial light is operating. The ornithologist records when the juncos begin singing. Yes, Trace. Normal natural light. Yep, that's the control, the normal natural light. Okay. Then the independent variable, that would be what? Let's get somebody else. I know you got it. Yeah, Kimberly, what you got?
The
Artificial light, right? This is Rowan's experiment. I just stole it. I just rewrote it, right? Okay, from our Junko movie. Okay, and then what am I measuring? Yeah.
When the juncos are gonna start singing.
Yeah, when they're singing. Yeah, that's right. So the date, the time, when they're singing. Okay, how we do? Good? You got some goods? Okay, good. All right. Remember my goal that I set out at the beginning of the year? I said we're going to have one of these on every single test, every single quiz that we have from here on out until everyone gets a perfect. Some of you are like, great, I get this. Okay, but some of you, okay, are like, it's weird. You may get it this time, but fail it next time. Okay, I want like mastery. I want it every time. If you got it the first time, you get it next time. I know you may have a brain fart or whatever. Okay, but I was telling some seniors about this in my AP Environmental Science class. They said, yeah, we learned this in like 6th grade, right? This should not be new stuff. But we found here at the high school that there's still some sort of disconnect, in biology 1. What's that? Yeah, well, I know lots changed since those days. Yeah. You're getting click. Is it clicking for you, man? Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. That makes me super happy. Yeah, and then you get there and you're like, ah. Okay, yesterday. Okay, so a lot less people have this. This is great. So my 3-point twosies. That's great. I still need it from a few more of you. So try to do that by tomorrow. I'm going to start taking some late work. You guys, I don't know what it is, but like some of you are not turning your stuff in, and I don't want you to wait. We're not talking about 1,000, questions here. All right. Now, I will say that we didn't have SRT today, which is a bummer. Yesterday, Isabel was the champ. I will do the same thing tomorrow during SRT. Okay, I will throw out a code at the beginning. I usually will not start it right away, though somebody in first period said that they tried to get on it and it already started. I'll play a few times, right? Okay, because Isabel won the first time, Kimberly won the second time, and then Isabel won the third time. So I want to try to see if we get somebody repeat. If there's like nobody's repeating, then maybe we'll play it 4 times. But I'd like to have is, I've got 42 students, 43 students. If we count the virtuals then, 48 students. So it'd be awesome if during SRT tomorrow, and that is at 10:30, okay, probably 10:35, I'll probably get it on there. So Kaylee, Anthony, Tony, sorry, get on there tomorrow. That'd be great. Any questions from my online peeps? You guys got
No,
it?
I'm good.
Okay, great. Thanks for joining me, Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
You're welcome.
And thank
Hey,
you.
Trace.
Hey, Tony, still coming over after school?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Tony, I will tell you that, sorry about, like you joined earlier, just make sure when we do those schedule changes, I think I sent you an email with the 2-hour schedule. Did you get that email?
You did. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, okay. Kaylee, did you get that too? Did you get it, Kaylee? Kaylee? Okay, I see. Yeah. All right. Hey, peace out. Thanks for joining me. See you guys.
You're welcome. See
All
ya.
right, bye.